Welcome to my channel. Right now we're going to solve the area of the square. So right now I'll be showing you some method and principles in how to solve and identify uh, the square. So when we say square, it is a shape which its sides have equal measures, and even the angle have also same measures. That's right angle, which is 90 degrees. That's in the square. They have even the angle are the same. They are congruent. So so right now we're going to use the area of a square, which is area is equal to side squared or s squared. So we have a given here. So in finding the area of a square, so that's only three. That's three. So when you say finding the square, that is this. When you say in finding the area of the square, all we need to do is to square the sides of the square. So say, here we have a given 3. So we just use this formula. Area of the square is s squared, and then substitute the value of side, which is 3 squared it, and then 9. So we need to use centimeters. That is cm squared, since we're talking about area. So that's the area of a triangle, square. So how about if the problem is how about if the side is missing and the only given is the diagonal or the hypotenuse. If we're going to cut this one, and then the other, it will become triangle. So we call it sometimes hypotenuse. So but so we will call it right now as a uh, diagonal, since we are talking about the whole figure of the square. So if how about if we have a value of 6 square root of 3, that is 6 square root of 3. In this case, we cannot solve the area because the side is missing, so we're going to find the value of the side first before we use the formula for finding the area of the square. So in finding it, we can use the Pythagorean theorem, since this is our x and this is our y. So assume that this is x and this is our y, or we can also use as a presentation as uh, a, and this is b, and this will equal to c. So that we can easily use the Pythagorean theorem. So that is b. Sorry. Going to use uh, s, since they have the same sides. I forgot. This is a square. We cannot use a other form. So this s, since they have the same side. So in using the Pythagorean theorem, we're going to assume this s our base and this is our height. So that is our a squared, the base, and that is plus our height will be s, also s squared, since the formula for Pythagorean theorem is c is equal to a squared plus b squared. We assume that our a is side, the base, and then also b, we assume that the height is s. So we use s because they have the same measure, I think. So that is equal to c squared. So our c squared is the hypotenuse here. So we assume it's the value of c. So 6 square root of 3. So we can now, since these two terms have the same power and coefficient, we can now add it. So that is s squared, and then we will, okay. So substitute the square. So 6 times 6 multiplied by itself, that is 36, and then cancel. So we have 3 remaining. So 36. So copy 25 s squared. So third, that is 810. Carry 1, that is 105. Product of this 160 times 3 is 106. So still have 2. We're going to divide by 2. That is 64, I think. Am I right? No, that's 54. So s squared is equal to, that is 54. That is 54. So since we still have square here, we need to square it so that we can cancel the power 2. So cancel. So the square root of 54. So here we can factor this square root of 54 so that we can eliminate, we can simplify it. So s is equal to square root of 54 just equal if we're going to factor. So 9, we're going to find a factor which is 54. So that is 9 times 6 is 54. So that's the factor. So right here we can now going to separate it so that we'll be able to understand it easily. So square root of 9 is 3. So that is 3 square root of 6. So that's the final answer. Uh, so I think I'm right. So that is 6. This is the sides. So since we got already the value of side, we can now substitute it into the equations here. Is the equations. The area of the square is equal to s squared. So we just substitute the value of sides, which is 3 square root of 6. So that's the, and then uh, substitute the power. So 3 times 3, that is 9. So cancel that, that will be 6. So our area is equal to 54 centimeter square. That is, forget the sign, the units. That is our area of the squares. Thank you for watching to my channel. Kindly subscribe to my channel so that you will be able to watch my next video about mathematics and how to solve different types of equations. Thank you.